Hey class, what's going on? It's your teacher, Mr. Tachi. I'm here, and I'm going to be teaching you guys about Newton's first law. An object at rest, it will stay at rest unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. That is basically the Newton's first law. It's also an object in motion at constant velocity will stay in motion unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. So keep in mind that it has to be either at rest or at constant velocity. Those are the two situations that are required for Newton's first law to occur. It's also known as the law of inertia. Inertia is an object's ability to resist changes in motion, which is related to its mass, which is right here, the definition right here. First law is also about balance and equilibrium. So what I mean by that is that all the forces acting on it need to be cancel each other out almost. They need to be balanced, right? Up equals down, right equals left. The symbol that we use for force is F, which is right here. The symbol we use for force is F, and the unit is newtons. Forces cause things to stay at rest or move. There are many different types of forces, and we'll be going over all those different types. So let's look at this example I have here set up. So right now, it's just a box with some mass resting on some sort of surface. It could be a floor, it could be a desk, it could be a table, it could be anything. So right now there are two forces acting on this object. There is a force of gravity pointing straight down. We call that Fg, force of gravity. All right, and to calculate force of gravity, you take the mass and you multiply it by gravity. Mass times gravity. All right, now right now we have an unbalanced force. Now there has to be some other force that needs to make it balanced. So that means that there needs to be an upward force, right? Pointing up. We call that Fn. And that stands for a normal force. Now, we talked about a normal force when we watched the video on the elegant universe. And the normal force actually comes from the electromagnetic force between the block and the surface. It's like the molecules, the atoms interacting. They can't push each other around. It's preventing the block from sinking into the table. All right, that doesn't happen. All right, so we have those two forces, and that's it. All right. So that's a quick introduction to Newton's first law.